Everyone, welcome to Education 24/7 channel. Friends, in this lecture we will discuss NCERT class 6 chapter number 7 of geography, that is our country India. Friends, in this lecture we will discuss some basic information regarding with India. So friends, firstly we have to know that India is covered with almost 3 sides with water bodies. On the eastern side, it is covered with Bay of Bengal. On the western side, it is surrounded by Arabian Sea, and on the southern side, it is covered with Indian Ocean. Friends, here the total area of India is about 32,87,263 square kilometer. Total area is 32,87,263 square kilometer. Friends, the distance between from north to south and from east to west is about, in case of north to south, we will calculate from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. The distance is from Kashmir to Kanyakumari is about 3,200 kilometer. Whereas the distance from eastern part to the western part, that is Arunachal to Kutch, which is situated in Gujarat, that is about 2,900 kilometers. Friends, as we know, the most important line on the earth, that is Tropic of Cancer, is approximately almost divides India into 2 equal parts, and it passes through about approximately 8 Indian states. It passes through 8 Indian states, and the standard time zone of India passes through 82.5 degree east longitude, which passes through Mirzapur. So friends, here we will talk about some neighbors of India. Friends, the Indian boundary touches about 7 countries of the world. So here we will start from Pakistan. So the first country which share Indian boundary is Pakistan. Second is Afghanistan. The third is China. Fourth one is Nepal. Fifth one is Bhutan. Sixth one is Myanmar, and the seventh one is Bangladesh. So these are the 7 countries which share the international body with India. Friends, on the political level, we know that there are 28 states. India has 28 states and 8 union territory and 28 states. Friends, recently Kashmir has divided into 2 union territory, that is Kashmir and Ladakh. So here one state is split into 2 union territory, In previous there were 29 states, but now after the split there are 28 states and 8 union territories. Friends, here the longitudinal and latitudinal location of India is longitudinal location, that is from west to east, that is about 68 degree 7 minutes east longitude to 97 degree 25 minute east longitude, and the latitudinal difference, that is from south to north, is about 8 degree 4 minute north latitude to 37 degree 6 minute north latitude. So here the location of India on the globe is northeast north latitude and east longitude. Friends, again we will discuss here some physical information regarding India. So before we study about physical feature of India, we divide India into 5 major important categories. So the first one is, friends, mountain area. The second one is plain area. The third one is plateau area, and the fourth one is desert area, and the fifth one is coastal areas. Friends, we will discuss about India into these 5 major categories. So on mountain areas, those areas are covered which are full of mountain. So the location of mountain in India is almost north side and northern east side. So very high altitude of mountains are found here. So friends, there are series of mountains. So we have already divided this series of mountain into 3 categories. The first one is Greater Himalaya, which is the northernmost part of Indian mountains. The second one is Middle Himalaya, and the lowermost is Shivalik Himalaya. So friends, the difference is on the basis of mountains and peaks which are situated on this area. So in Greater Himalaya, most high mountains are situated here, and in the middle Himalayan areas there are various type of valleys are available there, and on the lower Himalaya or Shivalik Himalaya, some small lakes and lower areas are situated here. Friends, on the second part we will study about plain. So friends, plain is that area where rivers deposits its soil. Basically river carries most fertile soil, that is alluvial soil. So friends, in India we have seen that the northern part of India comprises high amount of river. Due to this reason, there is deposition of high amount of alluvial soil. So this area is basically known as plain area. So this is the plain area where maximum number of rivers are flown here, and due to those rivers alluvial soil is deposited here. So this area is very fertile for human civilization as well as agriculture. Friends, in northern India there are some famous rivers which are responsible for making this plain area. They are Ganga, Yamuna, Gandak, Kosi, etc. Friends, there are some other rivers which flows on the different parts of India. Friends, here the Brahmaputra is river here, which also responsible for high amount of deposition of alluvial soil on its northern part. Friends, the third part is desert area. So when we go up to the north and west side, that is Rajasthan side, we found that there is situated a desert area. Desert areas are those areas which where there is lack of water and cultivation resources. And in desert area the soil are not fertile, so due to that reason high amount of sand is found there. So friends, as we know that Rajasthan desert is one of the biggest desert in India. Friends, on the fourth part we have discussed about plateau areas. So friends, here I have already discussed about plateau, that any natural elevation which is approximately some 100 to some 1000 meters from the sea level is called plateau, and the basic character was that it was on like table like shape. So the plateau area in India is found from western side to Aravali Parvat to Chota Nagpur Pathar, that is Chota Nagpur plateau, and from the southern side, that is Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, etc. So in India the location of plateau is almost in triangular shape. Dear friends, on the plateau side there are some other seasonal rivers also, such as Mahanadi with Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. Friends, we will discuss about the drainage pattern and rivers of India in further next upcoming classes. So you need not to worry here. Firstly, we are taking a small brief of India. Friends, the last one is coastal areas. So coastal areas are those areas which are found near the ocean lines. So friends, here is the coastal areas. Friends, India has two major and most important coastal areas found in its area. Friends, the first one is Eastern Ghat, and the second one is Western Ghat. Friends, these two major ghats divides the limit of India in ocean. Friends, the Western Ghat is very smooth. Western Ghat is smooth, but the Eastern Ghat is very rough and cracked. So due to this reason natural harbors are situated here. Friends, in the last we will discuss about some important islands. So here there are two major important islands, that the first one is Andaman and Nicobar and the second one is Lakshadweep. Friends, Andaman and Nicobar Islands are basically the union territory of India, and Andaman and Nicobar Island is found in Bay of Bengal, and the Lakshadweep Union Territory is found in Arabian Sea. So friends, I hope you understand some basic information regarding with India. When we will study NCERT class 9 of geography, 9 or 10, then we will cover the whole information in depth manner regarding with India. So if you are new on the channel, then please do subscribe, like, share and comment your opinion on the comment box. And if you have not watched our previous video, then you may go on the channel list and watch that video. I hope you enjoy the video. Stay safe. Till then, goodbye.